it's the same
Don't
money,
flip
G.
this around because I'm changing the whole subject now. My life has been hard since I've met you.
No, man.
Everybody I know through you gets on my nerves. Everybody.
Name one. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I already know who the first name gonna pop up. Don't do it. Don't worry about it. Proceed.
Name start with. Say their name start with.
Proceed.
Say their name start with.
I can't do it.
All right.
Hey, yo. Supremely full of it. Ha ha.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what we doing.
I'm
scared.
Scared.
Yeah, because I really have no idea what we doing.
Man, you might as well go on and finish the song, bro.
What's up? But that's like 5 different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very true. That's
right.
very true. That's very true.
It's pretty full of a podcast.
Back with another
episode.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. All of that good stuff. Man.
They call me DYER.
I be your boy N.I.M.E.
Man.
What's good with you, bro?
Been here about 12 hours now.
Yeah.
You know
It'd be like that sometimes.
Having in-depth conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We should have hit record.
On some of it.
Yeah, on some of it, for sure.
Some
for
of
sure. For sure.
Did you know that I told you I have no idea where this is going.
Let's see where we going with.
Do you know that you got grown men that's committed to you?
Huh? What?
This is why I prepare.
Okay.
Because I'm not prepared.
I mean, explain to me what you mean, bro.
Okay. Grown men are committed to you because you know how hard it is to find a barber?
Okay. All right. I see what's happening.
So I ask you again.
Yeah.
Did you know that you have grown men committed to you?
That is... You absolutely right, but I hate the way you put it. It makes me real uncomfortable to answer this question.
Yeah, this is why.
But
this is why I told you I was scared.
That's what you saying is true. But it sounds weird coming out of your mouth. Pause.
So it's weird that men are committed to you.
Why the C word, bro? You know. Why the C word? They mess with me. You know what I'm saying? they rocks with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, bro.
Oh man, commitment. That's crazy.
No, but like seriously. Okay, why do you think most people are scared of change?
Well, a lot of times, man, honestly, it's probably because they like what they're actually doing.
But what if they don't like it and they're okay? Prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Say I've been at my job for almost 8 years now, right?
Facts. Okay. Driving that.
And like with the resume that I've built, I can go anywhere. And make more money.
Yeah, for sure.
But I haven't.
But do you necessarily need change?
I need more money.
Do you need more money? You
do
need more money.
I need more money.
I mean, man, maybe you don't like change because you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Is it wrong?
It's
being
familiar,
right? But being comfortable means that you, at some point, you're settling at some point, right?
Yeah, for sure. But is that a bad thing?
In today's world, yeah.
Why?
Because it's settling. Settling has a negative connotation. Did I use that the right?
I hear you, but
I didn't use it the right way.
No, you
okay.
Good.
I'm sorry. I got a certificate.
Nah. It's ain't nothing wrong with settling. That's the problem with relationships.
I think that's the problem with life.
With that mindset, is that people think settling is wrong.
Okay. But do settling mean that you're not getting maximum the stuff that you, I hate saying this word, but I'm gonna use it. When you settle, does that mean that you're not getting all that you deserve?
I think only the individual can say that. anybody on the outside looking in could say you're not doing enough, but they're not walking in your shoes.
True.
You know, maybe you don't want more. Maybe you don't need more. Maybe you getting more takes you away from your family more. Maybe you getting more takes away more time that you have. Like it's a what do I value more than something else?
Okay. Do you think you getting more means somebody that you care about getting less?
Yeah, that can happen for sure.
Okay.
For an example, man, I set my own schedule. So I value time more than money.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, I like money. I don't want to be broke.
All right.
But if I can maintain and survive and have time, I'll take time over money.
See, I'm the same way. Like, I hate that I have to work as long as I do to give my family a certain lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even if I think the lifestyle is at the bare minimum, it's still a decent lifestyle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it takes away it takes so much to get that lifestyle.
You sacrifice.
Right. And I just feel like if the Supremely Full of It podcast will blow up,
Ooh.
I could get this one big, huge YouTube check, pay this house off,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then I would have more time.
Okay. Maybe.
So support my family, y'all. God.
Well, I mean,
It takes a village.
It takes a certain individual to come into money and still be okay.
Right.
Because some people, man, the more they get, the more they put on themselves. And the more they get, the more they spend. The more they get, the more bills they create. So it's almost like sometimes in some cases, bro, the lifestyle that you have now isn't going to change the way you feel. All it's going to do is just change where you are.
See, if I had the money that I would like to have, like me, to be honest with you, everybody talking about, well, most people say that they want to be a millionaire and a billionaire and all that. At this point in my life right now, I just want enough money to pay my house off.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If you were a multimillionaire, would you be comfortable with still being in the same house you in now?
See, that's a funny question because you
or
know
just
how,
like I do know how you feel about it.
Right.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. But I'm saying something similar to the same magnitude, though.
Yeah,
you'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people won't be comfortable with that. You will go from having. Let's just throw some numbers out there. Let's just say you got a $200,000 house right now, right?
Okay.
And you okay.
Mm-hmm.
You become a multimillionaire. The reason why I ask that question is some people become a multimillionaire, but now that house isn't enough. They want bigger. They want better. They want more. And then all they do is turn a $200,000 home into an $800,000 home.
Nice.
And now you're in the same shape that you were in before.
I don't get joy from like material things. Like, even if I did get $1 million or whatever, I would pay my house off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would set up everybody in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like my daughter, set.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I'll just be chilling.
I feel you. I can dig it, man. I can dig it. It's just some people materialistic like that. They want to appear wealthy and rich without just actually just being wealthy and rich.
I don't want nobody to know anything about me.
I feel you. Because if I was to get $1 million, since I told you I value time more than money, I don't think I would have did anything with the money just yet.
Okay.
Me personally, the money would have went into some type of high yielding interest account that I can live on for the rest of my life, and I won't ever have to trade my time for money again.
Right. Okay. Like me, if I came across a large sum of money, I would set up the foundation for my daughter first.
Okay.
and then my family. Like I probably wouldn't pay my parents' house off. I'd probably just buy them some groceries or something.
The good steaks.
Yeah, you know
Good
what I'm
steaks.
saying? Go to Sam's Club. You know what I'm saying? Get the Mondo Burger steaks.
You know, so, I mean, setting your daughter up is just, you know, make sure you got a life insurance policy.
I mean, yeah, but basically what I'm saying is if I came across a large sum of money, I would be the last person that I would do something for.
Ooh, I don't know about that, but I hear you.
Yeah, I would be the last person.
I'm going to do what I need to do for me first, so that I can do for everybody else.
Well, see, me paying the house off is for everybody else.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt, no doubt.
Like that's the main. That's the main thing.
Now, let me step on your toes real quick.
Go ahead.
Since I know how you feel about it, why would you pay it off?
So I can keep it in the family.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. Okay.
I mean, I got beef with it.
Yeah, but then you gonna go buy. So you buying two. You gonna pay one off and go get another one.
Yeah.
Mm.
But this one would be me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me.
Yeah, if anything ever went down, you got somewhere to go. I understand.
That's why you said.
I understand.
Keep it off the books.
Man, people call me. I get phone calls once a week. Like, you selling your house? You sell? No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
This is for the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I said, okay, I'll sell it to you. You give me 2 times what it's worth. What's it worth to you? Then they hang up on me, and then I be sad.
I tried.
I did try.
He did his research.
Because shoot, nowadays, man, selling a home, bro, like you almost can't buy the same type of home at the same price.
Nah. Like if my house, we got it for less than what it was worth.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when they got it appraised, it came out higher.
Ooh.
I was like,
Okay then. Talking.
I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll sign whatever.
Yeah.
I'll put down whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
need this.
you walked in with equity.
Yeah. Yeah. Blessings. That was a blessing that he threw. That was a blessing.
Walk in with equity.
Yeah. But all right, have you ever noticed that like when you get a boost and like pay, for some reason your bills get a boost? Just randomly?
Is it the same bills that get a boost, or is it or we create more bills for ourselves?
It's the same bills.
For real? I've never paid attention to that.
Oh, that's when you know.
No.
Now let me talk to the camera. That's when you know.
No. That ain't what I'm
that
saying.
you got money.
No.
When you don't pay attention to how much stuff is.
No. It's
because you got the money in the bank already.
No, that ain't it. The thing is, you plan for bills being higher anyway. That's what you plan for.
Auto pay.
I don't auto pay nothing. Yeah, I do. Okay, I do auto pay.
All right, then,
you auto pay too, right? I don't auto pay everything. I'll say that.
I do auto pay.
But do you auto pay everything?
I auto pay the biggest thing.
Me too. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Because that little stuff, sometimes you might be like, you know what, catch me on the other side.
No, man. Okay. Do you pay bills on time or like early?
I pay early.
Okay. I like to get it out the way.
Well, when I think about it, is when I actually do it. So if I know I got to pay something a week from now, and I check it and it say a week from now,
okay.
If I have it, I just do it. Sometimes the auto pay don't even get a chance to hit.
Yeah. My thing is, if it come in the mail, I'm paying it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care if it's next month. I'm paying it.
Yeah, knock it out.
I'm paying it.
I do that with my credit cards, bro. I don't wait until that day that it's due.
You ever thought you paid off a credit card but then like the next month they send you a bill for like 75 cents.
No, I've never had that happen before. When I was younger, though, well, I've been good with credit for a little while now. But when I was younger, turned 18,
You have?
Yeah, I'm good with credit, man.
How long?
A little while. A little while now. A little while. But when I was 18, man, I got them credit cards, bro. I went wild, bro.
I never liked credit cards.
I got credit cards, bro, and never paid a dime in them joints. And them joints followed me all the way till I was in my 30s, bro. And I'm in my 40s now. You know what I'm saying? But guess what I did? Took care of them joints.
And now you good with it.
Been good with credit ever since.
I didn't start using credit till I met you. My life has not been the same.
Hey, but
you don't get these bars, bro.
Hey, go ahead.
My life has not been the same since I met you.
Let me ask you a simple question.
What?
Are you making money, though?
To put back on the card?
But are you making it, though?
Sure.
Is it free?
No, it's not free because I'm paying for it.
Nah, it's free.
In order to get the free money,
yeah.
I'm giving money.
Exactly. The same thing you would have used anyway, right?
No, because I wasn't going to use these credit cards. I'm not a credit card person.
But it's the same money,
flip
G.
this around because I'm changing the whole subject now. My life has been hard since I've met you.
No, man.
Everybody I know through you gets on my nerves. Everybody.
Name one. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I already know who the first name gonna pop up. Don't do it. Don't worry about it. Proceed.
Name start with. Say what name start with.
Proceed.
Say what name start with.
I can't do it.
All right, bro.
I can't do it.
All right.
Proceed.
No, I'm just saying, like, my relationship has had some hard times.
Really?
Because this room right here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
All right. All right.
If you don't know, I'll bring it up. Okay?
I feel you.
My life has been hard since I met you, bro. And all I came for was a lineup.
But okay, so what does that have to do with credit?
I didn't start using my credit cards until you was like, man, just go ahead, man. Like, you gonna get the free points anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was never a credit card person. I paid cash for everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, this is the thing, bro. Like, when you use credit, man, it's money working for you for free. For free, bro.
All right.
For example, you got $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cash. Okay. So you got to spend $50, right?
Spend $50.
Cash, right?
Cash.
But you got a credit card, right?
Right.
Why not just use the credit card and then put the 50 back on the card? And guess what the card does? Say, oh, here go a free $1.25.
A free $1.25.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop-de freaking doodah.
But listen, bro, you got to think. Over the course of a year,
that
with me using my credit card, I'll give you an example. On one credit card, in the course of a year, I got a free like $600.
It's not. We done talked about this before. It's just we just don't see eye to eye.
It was a free $600, bro.
The moral of the story is, I gotta choose my friends more wisely.
No, hear me out. But if I didn't use the card, it would have just been not a free $600. Bro.
Can I tell you how my life has been since I met you?
Please do.
I've had a woman judge my arm size based off my genitalia.
That ain't my fault, bro. That ain't my fault.
What else? I've been bullied on my own podcast.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault either. Yeah, that was. Okay.
All right,
I'll accept that one.
Okay.
That was all me.
My chin hair has taken so many L's.
Yeah, we talk too much.
Yeah.
You know, I feel it. I can dig it. Yeah.
I got in a relationship.
Had nothing to do with me.
Negro, please.
Nothing to do with me, man.
She may not find somebody better, but she'll find somebody that's willing.
I said that?
Yes, nigga.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just like that?
Those right here. Those right here.
They just playing over and over again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I did that. Okay.
Thank you, N.I.M.E.
What else?
You scare my daughter.
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she loves George.
Well, yeah, I met George.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, money credit card game is where it's at, bro.
All right, well, you keep using it because I'm trying to pay mine off now.
But see, the thing is, it don't. See, that's where it is.
Nah, what happened was some stuff came up.
Yeah.
And I had some stuff already on it that I was gonna pay off, but I couldn't because some stuff came up. So now the stuff done got kind of crazy.
So then, so you can't play that game with that card though until it's.
I only got one card.
Done. Oh, you only got one.
Yeah.
I thought you had more than one.
Nah, I cut them up.
Why?
Well, they closed. I don't like having a whole bunch of plastic, bro. Like that's not me, G.
I love plastic. Yeah.
I don't like the way you said that. That's
I do,
creepy.
bro. I got something that's metal, bro. I love throwing them on the table.
Charge it, nigga.
Yeah, when they be like, it's such and such, you be like, bing, 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 bing. Everybody get to looking like, what kind of card is that?
He got money, girl.
What kind of card is But, I like playing that game because, like I said, I gave you the example when I had to spend that $1,000 at one time. Swipe that card. I had $1,000 in the bank to put on it right afterwards, but they immediately gave me money. They gave me $10 on that card, and guess what I did?
That sounds so stupid.
Guess what I did?
That sounds so stupid.
Guess what I did, bro?
Went and got a sandwich.
Went and got a sandwich on them. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
nigga. It was on you.
I spent the exact same amount of money.
Okay.
Because I don't let interest hit the card. That's the difference. So if I spend $1,000, if I spend $100, I already got $100 to put on as soon as it posts. I put $100 on there. And then I just got cash just racking up. And then one day I might just be like, next month, be like, oh, snap. I got $100 in there.
Say snap again.
Snap. Oh, snap. I got $100 in there. Let me go on and
That is real thick. Real thick. Okay.
I'm sorry I messed your life up.
That's cool, man. I grow.
You look like you're doing well.
I grow through what I go through.
Yeah, you look like you're doing very well for yourself.
Anyway,
shout out to Eat Feezy.
Next, all for you. Next topic. If you had to, if you could think, I mean, I'm pretty sure you ain't done this in decades.
Probably not.
But what would be to you? What would be like a good opening line to slide in a female's DM?
Oh snap! I ain't did that in. It's been like 16 years.
Right. All right. So not a DM then, just like going up to them.
I'm old, so
you know what? Wait.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that one.
Yeah, please don't.
I want to do this one. Mm-hmm. I feel like this would be easier for you. Should you set the bar low in the beginning of a relationship?
I think the bar should be set where the bar remains. So, meaning going into a relationship, the bar needs to be where you want it at starting off. Don't be moving the goalpost. Okay, I need to know what your expectations are up front.
I set the bar low. Just because I feel like I don't want you going into it expecting me to be this great.
So you want to be perceived as a jerk?
Nah, I want to be perceived as who I am. Like, I'm very low maintenance, very nonchalant type of person. And
low maintenance, nonchalant. All right.
And like that's how I want my relationship. Like, I don't do you. But as far as like setting the bar low,
What does do you mean? Like what should they expect? Do you entails?
Do what you want to do. I'm gonna tell you my boundaries and how I feel, and I'm not gonna like try to meet you halfway with stuff. So you don't have to go by my boundaries. You don't have to do you, but just know if you do you, and if doing you I don't agree with, then we just ain't gonna be working together.
But what if they do something that they didn't know was a boundary?
Then we can talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna be like, we're done.
Okay. So you'd be like, well, we didn't discuss this one.
Right.
So this is what it is.
You get one.
Just one?
Yeah.
And only one. That's it?
Yeah.
Just one? Okay. All right.
But what I mean is setting the okay, let me reframe that. What I mean by setting the bar low, like going on dates and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Me trying to be romantic and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by setting the bar low.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Because I don't want you to think that you're gonna get flowers every Friday from me.
Yeah, I feel that. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think I'm gonna hold your hand every time we go out.
Yeah. And shoot, I set it to where I'm not paying for everything all the time.
Cause
I'm not doing it. You got money too. And if you like me like I like you, then you should be wanting to do some stuff too.
You know, I don't like when, like back when I was single and I want to go. I wanted to go out with a female, and she would ask me. She would be like, "When you gonna take me out?" Like, don't ask me that, bro. Don't ask me when I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah, I mean, but I was cool with that. But that always was followed up with me saying, "So the next one on you, right?"
If I got asked that, I would always say, I mean, if you in a rush, you can take me out and we could go out. If you in a rush.
Oh, since we talking about that, what's the craziest thing you ever did to a girl you was dating? And
I'm about to say there's gotta be more to that.
Yeah. And okay, so we gonna set the stage. We gonna say teen dating.
Teens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teen dating. Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done to get back at somebody you was dating?
To get back at them? That was me, like,
for whatever reason.
Oh, like they did something to me and I'm trying to get my get back?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing I did? Okay, I hope you understand this.
Okay.
The craziest thing that I did to somebody that hurt me was get back with them.
the way you did it, bro, this you. Look, this you. The craziest thing I ever did, somebody that hurt me was get back with them. What's that, bro?
That was dramatic.
Okay, so explain, bro. Like, how's that getting back at them?
I mean, you know, they think they got somebody that's willing to fight for them. This is the real show right here, people.
Okay, I'm listening.
You know, They think they got somebody that's willing to fight for them.
Right.
You know, that's willing to, you know, work harder for this relationship because they believe in it.
All right.
Nigga, I'm wasting your time. I'm hitting other stuff. My teams was crazy. So yeah, that was the crazy thing. I got back with them.
All right.
And I was the total opposite of who I was the first time. Cause okay, my thinking was they didn't like the old me because they broke up with me.
Right. So then I'm gonna give them somebody new.
Yeah, and they gonna hate this nigga. And they gonna hate this nigga.
Oh, switcheroo.
What about you, N.I.M.E?
So I was messing with this one girl, bro, and we would go out to the movies like every day.
Every day?
Every day we could, bro. I should say it.
I was about to say, nigga.
So, I mean, we was always doing something, bro. Like, you know, movies one day, pool the next day, bowling another day. So, and I'm funding all this stuff. So, come to find the girl was working with my sister.
Okay.
So my sister tell me like, hey man, some other dude met her up here, bro, and like I caught her kissing on him and blah blah blah. I'm like, dang, she cheating on me though? I'm like, all right, it's cool. So my brother in the room with me, he's like, bro, what you gonna do about it, man? What you gonna do? I was like, all right, just watch, right? So I call her. So I'm going off, I found out what you did, blah, blah, blah. You were this and you were that, and woo, 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 woo. Then I hung up, right? She crying when I hang up. Boom, hang up. I told my brother, I said, you want to go to the movies, bro? He like, yeah. My cousin, he coming over. You want to go to the movies, bro? Yeah. I said, all right, watch this. I got to try to get some of this money back. So I called her. Said, hey, look. Let's work through it. Let's go to the movies. I want to go to the movies. She was like, yeah, I'll take you to the movies. I'll pay for it. Yeah. I said, yeah, but my brother, my cousin want to go too, man. And they ain't got no money,
See,
man.
you made it come out the pocket, bro.
She came out the pocket, bro. Paid for all this to get to the movies, popcorn, snacks, all that, bro.
Right.
And then we go to the movies. We have a good old time. I get back home. She called me. And I act like I ain't know her after that, bro.
So, what year was this?
I was probably like 17.
So, okay, you about 3 years older than me. So this about what, 2004, 2005, something like that? 2003?
I would say 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the movie was cheap back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you mean to tell me your heartbreak was only worth $45?
Dang, which theater did we go to? The Danbury? I'm trying to figure out which one we went to. We probably did go to the Danbury. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, I had to get something back out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I've been cashing out.
So you mean to tell me this girl been slobbing somebody else and come back to slobbing you, and all you got was a free movie?
No, we ain't slobbing after that.
No, she probably was doing that before your sister found out.
I don't know, probably. Yeah,
and all you got was a free movie.
I did. Yeah, I got something, though. For real. Other people would have just broke up.
So toxic.
Hey, I got something, though. Some people would have just gave up. I'm like, no, man.
We gonna get some entertainment out of this.
Hey, man, I need to get a movie out of this one. Because it was one of them times where it was like, females was like, you supposed to take them out. You supposed to pay for everything. Like, she never bought much of nothing ever. So I'm like, man, I gotta get something.
All right.
My cousin, my brother was like, good looking, man.
Mine was better, bro.
I'll say this.
Yours still was kind of safe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll say this. Yours was more diabolical.
Yeah,
yours was more diabolical.
I had a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Give you that.
I had a plan.
And you was willing to waste your time.
Yeah. Nigga, I had nothing to do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yours was a little more diabolical,
my
man.
end game was fire, too. Because every woman got a friend that's willing to,
okay,
have, get with they friend's man.
Yeah.
Every friend group has that.
Yeah. In most cases, they do.
Well, I don't know about men. Do you think men got friends like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just won't know until it happens.
I feel you.
I'm sure you know some people that be on that.
I mean, one of my former friends was messing. Anyway.
Yeah.
This nigga got a movie.
Hey, man.
I'm sorry. That ain't good enough for me. I need blood.
I mean, but how old was you when you did that?
That's probably like 16, 17.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that means you got a different type of mind than most people.
I got back with her because I was like,
you should have been a creator of Saw.
Probably.
You feel me?
Like, my thing was, I don't want her happy with nobody else.
So then I'm going to make her sad with me.
Nah, I was going to make her happy.
Mm-hmm.
But in the back of my mind, I'm not going to forget what you did to me.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
That's
I'll take the movie. What you did sound like work.
it was fun work.
A lot of work, bro.
It was good.
And
trouble.
you probably had to spend more money.
I didn't spend nothing.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I don't date nobody who I had to pay for everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I line that up
like that
up
either.
front. Yo, I'm not gonna pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not willing to spend money on me, you ain't really invested in this.
I feel it.
So I spent some bread.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you,
but
you got to bring something to it too, man. Something to the table.
They spent bread and got cheated on. So
yeah.
So who won that one?
Hey, did she ever know though?
Yeah.
Oh, she knew you did.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Okay, I ain't know.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Yeah, you think you just gonna break up with your boy?
You made her happy, then yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, how long was this mission? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
it had to be like 2 or 3 months. Yeah, about 2. But you gotta think, 16, 17-year-old. I was caught myself. Me,
yeah.
Really ain't got that much to do.
Hey man, you was on Submission Impossible.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Run
was
the
on some
vacuum
ghost
at
protocol.
home. Yeah, wash dishes.
Yeah.
And then get back to the, y'all miss you too. but your friend over here.
You do accept this mission of self-destruct.
Whenever I want to.
You
know what I'm saying?
Boy, that's a plan. That's a real plan.
You know it's easy to cheat.
It's easy for anybody, man.
I think this is this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
When a woman gets a trash dude,
right,
they give him leeway, slack and everything. But they get a good man and they feel like they have to be all up on them. They have to be their probation officer. Where you going? Who on the phone? Who called you?
Mm-hmm.
Blaza blaza. I need your location. When they should have been doing that to the other guy.
Yeah.
And now, since you trying so hard to keep me in check, you really not trying hard because it's not hard to cheat.
Okay. But what if the way that they were behaving is one of the reasons or excuses why they use that to cheat?
Wait, what? What you say?
What if what they were doing to that other person by making the new person suffer of the sins of the old person is the reason why they decided to cheat in the first place?
That's a possibility too.
Because for some reason, man, we always make the new person, you know what I'm saying, suffer with the sins of the old person.
True.
You know what I mean?
But hold on, wait, see, I'm glad I remember everything that we talked about almost. About 2 years ago.
Yeah, what'd I say?
Well, you said something like, I see, that smile you
Come on, man.
Hold on, you said something like.
Come on, man.
Like, because I asked you, like, is it growth when a person decides that they don't want to deal with something that they ex did to them, so they decide that they never gonna deal with it again or something like that?
Yeah, for sure.
And you said, yeah, that's growth or something. You said something stupid.
No,
yes, you did.
No, I said it's up to them. You feel me?
Nah,
if they don't want to deal with it, they ain't got to. But what I'm saying is, don't make the new person suffer for what the old person did.
So, okay, say, let me just think of something. Okay, say they ex went out to the sports bar / strip club or something.
Okay.
She said that she ain't dealing with no man that do all that. But you and your friends in a dart competition at this bar / strip club.
Right. Okay.
Can she say, yo, I'm not dealing with somebody that do that?
Yeah. Why? Yeah, she can. It's up to her.
So you literally just contradicted yourself.
No.
Or did I just confuse myself?
Nigga got real confused.
Nah, you said something.
No, it's different. It's different for one person to say that they not gonna deal with something that they dealt with in the past versus someone who's treating the other person bad because of what somebody else did to them in the past. So that's the difference.
But isn't that kind of like them changing their standards or something?
I guess it could be perceived that way, yeah. Because if you don't want to deal with it, why you still here for one, and why are you treating me bad? But see, making somebody else suffer for what the other person did is generally things that the other person really didn't do like the other person that did it to them.
Okay.
A lot of times it seems like it's just like a reflection. It's not the actual thing, but it looks close to it.
Okay. I've grown a lot, you know what I'm saying, over my past relationships and everything. And I've come to this understanding that makes it real easy.
Okay.
If you have a good man or a good woman and you know that they're good and they're good to you in every way that you could think of,
Mm-hmm.
the best thing you could do, real simple, is just shut up.
I can get behind that.
Like, you know how much you would get in life if you would just shut up sometimes?
Yeah, I can get behind that.
That goes for men and women.
A lot of times, man, we don't even allow the words to process before we start running our mouth.
And like everything don't need to be spoken on.
Depends.
Everything?
It depends, man.
Bruh. All right.
It depends.
All right. Okay.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a question for your girl and she chose not to answer you, would that be a problem for you?
Yes, but only because if she asks me a question and I don't answer it, it's like World War V in the house.
I don't care what your reasoning is, bro. I'm asking you. You feel me? If you say, hey, look, let me ask you the question, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, XYZ, you really want to know the answer to it, and she just say, she don't say nothing, you be like, why ain't you talking? And she says, because everything ain't got to be spoken on.
That's when, I start setting things in motion.
that's when the mission gets possible, huh?
that's what I said. All right, I'm gonna set you up.
Dang.
When you gonna be put in this exact situation, and I want you to see how I feel.
Yeah, but you said everything don't have to be spoken on. So why are you upset with her?
I'm not upset.
Yeah, but you wanted an answer,
huh?
But you wanted an answer.
Yeah, I'm not. You're not gonna. My peace is not easily disturbed.
Obviously it is if you're gonna go in your bag and create a mission.
That's because I ain't got nothing to do.
Bruh, it's like robbing a bank with you. You done got the plans to the building. You got the entrance and the exits. You know what I'm saying? You know what time to hit the vault.
I always say you're supposed to study your partner. Okay? Study your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because when you study them, you know the good things about them. You know what buttons to push. And you know what cords to pull out, you know what I'm saying? And you know stuff.
But see, with you though, it's not about pushing any particular button. It's about swiping all the buttons at the same time.
Yes.
So you the dude on the elevator that's just gonna swipe down every single number.
Yes, and I have to do it at the exact same time expeditiously.
And then you'll do it to where before the door closes, you're gonna swipe the buttons and slide off.
No, I'm gonna be in the with
you're gonna be
yeah, because I want to see all the emotion. I'm gonna go down with it.
I'm gonna go down with the shit.
Man, I just don't like at a certain point in life, you had to just be like, all right, you not rocking with me, so you wanna play these games?
Right,
all right.
Then
I gotta see how this ship go down. I ain't getting off.
Okay. So you take joy.
It ain't joy. I just
watch it self-destruct.
Okay, like on the first scene, the first Saw movie, where dude was in the bathroom laying down.
Yeah.
The whole movie. That's me. I need to see how this goes down.
Okay.
But at the same time, I put things in place to where I don't get hurt while I'm watching all this stuff go down.
Okay. I can dig it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Y'all learn something every day about your boy DYER, man.
Share a crazy story on the page on YouTube, man.
You know what? You
Share
say
a
that
crazy
almost
story.
every episode about, you know, something, write something in the comments.
Mhm.
Nobody writes anything in the comments.
I ain't gonna stop. I got faith. I got a hope that somebody out there want to share with me.
Are we gonna put this one out?
We ain't got no choice.
All right, bro. That's the show. That's the show. We literally got like 6 podcasts out the way before we even pressed play.
I know, man.
And
we was going.
then when we pressed play, we was like, bruh.
We went for like 2 hours too. Bro.
Yeah, and it was a good convo,
It was,
but not like entertaining convo.
yeah.
Are you gonna come?
Oh, I thought you was done.
They called me DYER.
And I be your boy 9.
Supremely Fluid Podcast.
We
Did we do our intro?
yeah.
Okay, I don't remember saying this is for DYER.
Yeah, we did all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you was too busy. Yeah,
Just random. As soon as you press play, all right, let's. Something gonna come out. Something gonna come out.
Oh man.
Good show.